You train harder, you eat cleaner, and you try to improve your habits, yet your energy drops, fat sticks around, and your drive feels weaker than it should. That silent conversion is the real reason many feel stuck, and once you understand how high testosterone unlocks fast by killing estrogen naturally, everything's gonna change. Now, to understand what's happening, you need to know about one enzyme called aromatase. Think of aromatase as a tiny factory worker whose only job is taking your valuable testosterone and converting it straight into estrogen. Higher body fat creates more of these factory workers, which means less testosterone stays in your system to fuel your strength, sharpen your mind, and keep your energy levels high. When estrogen levels climb too high in a man's body, testosterone loses its power. You could have decent testosterone levels on paper, but if too much of it keeps getting converted, you never get to use any of it. So here's the real mission. Stop focusing only on making more testosterone and start controlling what actually happens to it. Most guys think hormone problems come from inside their body alone, but a huge chunk of the problem walks into your life through everyday products. Chemicals called endocrine disruptors mess with your hormones, and BPA stands as one of the worst offenders. You'll find BPA hiding in plastic water bottles, takeout containers, food packaging, cling wrap, and even the lining of canned foods. BPA acts like fake estrogen once it enters your bloodstream. Your body reads it as the real deal, which means every time you drink from that plastic bottle or heat food in a plastic container, you're adding artificial estrogen on top of what your body naturally makes. This cumulative environmental exposure that tilts your hormone balance in the incorrect direction over months and years. But here's the thing, you don't need to throw out everything in your kitchen and live in a bubble. That approach costs way too much money and drives you crazy trying to be perfect. The smarter plan involves controlled reduction. Swap your plastic water bottle for stainless steel or glass. When you buy groceries wrapped in plastic, rinse the food and move it into glass containers when you get home. And never heat your food in plastic because heat makes those chemicals leak out faster. Store your leftovers in glass or stainless steel whenever you can. Each swap might seem kind of tiny on its own, but all of these changes compound over weeks and months. Your hormones respond to continuous behavior rather than a single ideal day followed by a crap ton of neglect. You don't need extreme measures or fads. You just need simple swaps that become automatic habits because steady reduction of hormone disruptors creates real protection for your testosterone over time. Cleaning up your environment is step number one, but your kitchen holds an even bigger secret. What lands on your plate every single day controls your hormone traffic way more than you realize. Here's the deal. Certain foods contain phytoestrogens, which are plant-based compounds that can act like estrogen in your body. Soy products stand as the biggest source. Soy chunks, tofu, soy milk, protein bars loaded with soy. Flax seeds also pack a heavy dose of these compounds too. Here's the deal, having some occasionally, it's probably not gonna wreck your hormones. But when you eat them frequently and in large amounts, they start shifting your balance in the wrong direction. You look at any culture that eats a ton of soy and you're gonna see small people. The goal here is awareness, not paranoia. You don't need to ban these foods forever, but you should limit how often they show up in your diet. Now, only focusing on what to avoid also helps you miss out on the bigger picture here, doesn't it? Your body already has built-in systems for cleaning out excess estrogen, mainly through your liver and digestive system. So, supporting those natural systems makes a massive difference. Take fiber as a perfect example, because fiber becomes your secret weapon when it grabs onto excess estrogen floating through your digestive tract and gives it an express escort out of your frickin' body. Foods like lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, and avocados give you that steady fiber supply to keep estrogen moving out instead of getting reabsorbed. Now, another powerful tool comes from cruciferous vegetables. These contain compounds that help your liver break down and process estrogen more efficiently. One compound, called DIM, or dindolamethane, acts like a coach that teaches your body how to metabolize estrogen faster. You can get this compound and similar nutrients from broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, radishes, and turnips. The focus here involves improving how your body handles estrogen, not trying to eliminate it completely. See, when your body processes and cleans estrogen efficiently, testosterone gets to do its job without interference. Food matters, but there's also a hidden factory inside of your body producing estrogen 24/7. Okay, here's the real deal. This is something most guys completely miss out on. Your body fat does way more than just sit there making you look soft and puffy. Fat tissue functions as an active hormone-producing factory, and not the good kind either. Inside those fat cells, aromatase enzymes are working overtime to convert your testosterone into estrogen. You're continuously running these conversion factories when you have excess body fat, depleting your testosterone before you can even use it. This explains why guys can train hard and eat relatively clean but still feel sluggish, unmotivated, and weak. The fat itself is actively reshaping your hormone profile and sabotaging your strength, your energy, and your mental drive. Now, the solution here goes beyond just losing weight on the scale. You need to strategically reduce aromatase activity while supporting testosterone production at the exact same time. Here's a little trick. Sweating plays a critical role in this process because it helps your body eliminate excess estrogen through natural detox pathways. At the same time, the proper type of exercise lowers aromatase activity and instructs your body to make more testosterone. You don't need fancy programs or expensive trainers. Focus on movements that spike your heart rate, burn fat fast, and trigger hormonal responses that actually favor testosterone instead of estrogen. Sprint intervals work incredibly well because they torch stubborn fat while creating a testosterone surge. Now, whether you sprint on a track, on a bike, or even up a hill, these short bursts of maximum effort will reshape your hormones. Another weapon is jump rope, which burns calories effectively and simply by combining coordination and cardio intensity. Strength training is also essential. Lifting weights does more than build muscle. It sends powerful signals throughout your body to produce testosterone. Compound exercises that maximize your hormonal return on investment include squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows. The secret, as it always is, lies within consistency and intensity, not within complexity. By targeting aromatase at its root cause through weight loss and appropriate exercise, you can naturally lower excess estrogen and increase testosterone production. But hold on. Before you go all in trying to make every bit of estrogen disappear from your system, you need to understand something critical. It's important to understand that estrogen is not the enemy. Men need a certain level of it for healthy brain function, heart health, and even to support muscle growth and libido. The real trouble starts when estrogen climbs too high and throws off the balance, making testosterone less effective. You don't need to get rid of estrogen altogether. The trick is to help your hormones work in sync. Keep things balanced, and you'll protect your health. Feel more energetic and set yourself up for steady, stronger testosterone. High testosterone, it's not going to come from a pill or a bottle or a prescription. You earn it, and you protect it through the choices you make each and every single day. Every plastic bottle you replace, every sprint that burns your lungs, every clean meal you choose builds the strength and energy that defines who you are. You're doing more than just improving your body. You're turning into someone who takes charge, looks after their health, and won't settle for feeling tired or weak like it's a normal condition. And if you want to keep building strength and stay ahead, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the bell.